Welcome back to the channel, folks. It's your boy Optage here. Today we're going to be speaking on if you are going to buy a PlayStation 3 in 2025, what you should be doing, where you should be getting from, and why you should be buying one. Now, first things first, I want to speak on why the PS3 and the Xbox 360 was like the golden era of gaming. First things first, for the PS3 at least, it was free online multiplayer, so playing with your friends was a breeze and you didn't have to pay for any membership. Alongside of that, Xbox 360 and its platform introduced a lot of great games out there, and as well as the multiplayer experience as we do know to love with the party setup and all of that. That is what the Xbox has pioneered, including achievements, which we see now on PlayStation with trophies and all of that. I'm an avid trophy hunter myself, and the whole experience and the whole ecosystem that PlayStation has on the PS5 even today is very great. The only downfall to it is you have to pay like a membership fee, which is like, at least for me in Canada, at least $100 per year just to play online with their friends. So that is something to take into account. Now, one thing that I am very nostalgic about is the PS3 game list and what amazing games that are on it, including, of course, Xbox 360. This was the golden era of gaming, which started back in 2006, and I think a little bit later, I think in 2007 or 8 or 2004 even for the Xbox 360. I can't quite remember, but that is just, it just had a ton of great exclusive games for both sides. But in my personal opinion, what the PS3 had in terms of hardware at its start, with Blu-ray, HD quality content, media player, voice changer, friends, all of that it brought and integrated from like the previous generation of PS2 and expanded upon with the PS3, it was absolutely phenomenal. It was a very good and the first very good multimedia gaming system that was probably ever out there. And obviously people did tend to go towards the Xbox 360 mainly because of the price, and a lot of reasons because of like the multiplayer experience that the Xbox 360 had at its time to be more superior than the PS3. But the PS3 in 2025 is a great option. Firstly, because of its price and the availability, you can get a plethora of options all across eBay as well as Facebook Marketplace. And I would only recommend to look at these two platforms, or if you are in a specific country, maybe in Europe, Asia, you might want to look at like Letgo or even look at Kijiji, Craigslist. There's a lot of different third-party classified websites that you can look through and find these used secondhand consoles that are very, very good condition. Now, in specific for the PlayStation 3 Slim, which I would recommend out of the three, as there are three sets of PS3s that are available. One is the Super Slim, which is the newest, the PS3 Slim, which is my favorite, and the PS3 Fat, which is the original. A lot of people like to collect the older PS3 Fats. I did personally have one. It's just very loud and very hard to maintain. If you are very tech savvy and you like to maintain your consoles yourself, be my guest. Go and get yourself a PS3 Fat at a pretty inflated price, especially these days with the box and everything, but still very good console, because from the box for the starting launch PS3 models, which is like the 40 60 gigabyte consoles, I believe it was hardware backwards compatible for PS2 games, which was one of the highest sold consoles of all time, which was the PlayStation 2, that you can play on the PS3 Fat from the box. But nowadays, with a simple modification, you can make the PS3 Slim, which is the CECH20 series and CECH30 series consoles, those two sets of model numbers for the PS3 Slim, with a jailbreak, which is free and takes literally like 10 minutes to complete. You can get yourself availability to play PS1, PS2, PS3, PSP, and even some PS Vita games, all from your one console. And that is what's great about this whole generation, right? Now, if you have like a modded PS3 Slim with a PS5, that means you can play almost every single generation of games with just two consoles, right? There are a few outliers that you might not be able to play on these consoles because of like software issues, but you can probably go around that with a modification, like I said, with the PS3 Slim. But that means if you have a PS3 Slim modded and a PS5, you can play PS1, PS2, PS3, PS4, even PS5 games all from these two consoles alone. Now you might be wondering, why don't I just get an emulator on PC and play? Now that is obviously an option for a lot of individuals. They like to play on PC, but this video is mainly tend towards those people that are PlayStation fans and target those people that really do enjoy the experience of just playing console gaming on their consoles, including myself, right? I have a very good high-end PC which I use to edit these videos and put it out for you guys, but I don't really enjoy playing PC games necessarily, right? I did enjoy some PC games, don't get me wrong, but my whole gaming experience ever since I've started with the PlayStation 1 was always on a console. So for me and many other like-minded people that enjoyed the console gaming experience, I would definitely recommend to go out and buy yourself a PlayStation 3 going into 2025, as we are just like 2 months away from it. So I would definitely get your hands on one as soon as you can. There are a few rare games as well on the secondhand market that are kind of expensive comparative to like even PS5 games these days. There are rare games, but like I said, with a quick jailbreak you can get backups of these games and download them. I'm not saying to get them illegally or whatever, that's just, you can find it online. I'm not going to be showing you how to do that. It's pretty easy to do, right? But you can easily get your hands on tons and tons of different games with this platform, and you can get very good deals, like I said, on Facebook Marketplace and eBay, especially for like used good condition PS3 Slim consoles, right? For around $100 you can get a PS3 Slim, sometimes even with its original box for under 100. And even if you look on the classified like Facebook Marketplace ads, you can see them with the bundles with certain games as well, which you can give you very good value out of. I would tend to stay away from like those other third-party sites or in-person stores that you go to, because they usually tend to upsell you at a higher price and you won't be getting the best value out of it. You probably heard of companies like DK Oldies and a lot of different online websites that sell these consoles for a very inflated price, and they say that it's refurbished, but it's not really refurbished. And the great thing about the PS3 Slim, it's very easy to work on. I was 12 years old when I learned how to replace thermoplates on my PS3 Slim, and if I'm able to do it, everyone will be able to do it very easily. It just takes a little bit of patience and you can get used to all of that. Very easy to modify console, very easy to maintain. So that's why I would definitely recommend getting yourself a PS3 Slim going into 2025. Now let me know in the comments down below, what are your thoughts on the PlayStation 3? Have you ever owned one? What were your favorite games? Please let me know down below. I'll have some related links also down in the description for you guys to check out. It's been your boy Optage, and I will catch you all in my next video. Goodbye.